career, and his wife is letting him. Ian Garry is the absolute least likable, most unlikable fighter on the entire UFC roster. He did a press conference where he kept interrupting Islam Makhachev. He was saying some dumb stuff. He did a dumbass PETA commercial. He's on these podcasts saying the worst takes ever. We're going to get into it, how he's ruining his career, how his wife is letting him. She's encouraging him. She's setting him up for failure. He's taking the bait, and he's cooked, man. He better win this fight. We're going to get into this, the whole thing tonight. My name is King David MMA. I'm Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, pro MMA fighter. I coach at Extreme Couture, the best gym on the planet. Let me check the chat, and we will get right into it, guys. We're about to get into it. Ian, dude, I was going to title this video, I don't like anything Ian Garry says, or I was going to title this video, if you hate Ian Garry, you're right. Like what could you do worse in MMA than just agree with the stupid ass talking points that he's agreeing with? And Brendan Schaub is saying that Ian Garry doesn't believe these talking points. I believe that Ian Garry believes that Ian Garry believes the talking points. Now, does he really believe in his heart of hearts? He's brainwashed. The guy's cooked. He's off his right. We're gonna get into it. We got Arpon the Don in the chat, bro. Arpon the Don says, "Let's go." Arpon says, "Real ones are live." Yeah, man. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because we are back going live. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that King David's got a YouTube channel. Let's freaking go, guys. All right. Also, shout out to Studio Millions. Make sure you send your coach to Studio Millions. They'll get your coach. Students who pay, stay, and refer, your coach will love you for. All you got to do is send them to Studio Millions. Studio Millions will take care of the rest. And shout out to Fight Circus, home of the Freak Show fights. Fight Circus on Instagram. Make sure you follow Fight Circus. They have a big event coming up in Vegas, December 10th. When you see who they're announcing, it's going to blow your mind. I'm talking. Okay, guys. This is an exclusive. Do not tell anybody that you heard it from me. I'm just saying. Someone might get stalked and slapped at Fight Circus. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. Maybe tune into Fight Circus. All right, we got John Dong in the chat saying what's up, guys. All right, and what else do I got? Oh yeah, if you're in Vegas and you want to buy some weed, go to the spot. The spot, it's right across from the Palms Place. They'll give you 35% off, meaning if you spend $100, you get $100 worth of product, and you keep $35 in your pocket. All right. Shout out to Dr. Octagon. Yeah, man, we love Fight Circus, bro. Guys, Arpin was having a good time at the last Fight Circus, okay? Arpin got in the ring because after Fight Circus, it's like a big party at the end, and everybody can get in the ring. We were just partying, and listen, man. Arpin may have started grappling with somebody, and I may have soccer kicked him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I'm not saying it happened. I'm just saying maybe it happened. Anyways, Jamie, pull up the clip of Arpon the Don. I know, right? Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. All right, so soon we're going to get this whole fucking situation situated. This week, we're going to have the camera facing the other way. We're going to have a microphone up in here. We're going to do it all, guys. So this is the last couple days. You guys get to see. Listen, before the changes are made, before we got shit popping up, live reactions, all that, you guys get to say you were here first. So shout out to everybody who's been hopping on the lives, the real ones, before the channel skyrocketed to the moon. So anyways, yeah, man, I've been watching some of these. I can't even sit through them all. These Ian Garry clips are so bad, man. I can't sit through them all. Like I'm having a really, I want to talk about a lot of the dynamics that are happening, because he pulled up to the press conference and Ian Garry told the press not to ask him any questions about anything that he's been talking about. The only reason anybody's interested in Ian Garry is because he's cooked and his wife's bossing him around, and he's saying stupid shit, and he's doing PETA commercials. And now he pulls up and says all the dumbass shit I've said in podcasts, and I've tried to act like I'm smarter and better than everybody. All the stuff where I'm acting, oh, I'm so wise because I can say the party line. Oh, I'm so sophisticated because I can regurgitate the catchphrase that everybody's saying. He's acting like he's better than everybody. He's going on podcasts talking about all these subjects. He's talking about anything other than the fight. And then when he comes to the press conference, he goes, don't talk to me about anything except the fight. Because everything, like we're going to be professionals. Like as if these people aren't professionals by asking you about what you've been talking about. Like, you get what I'm saying? He's like implying that it would be unprofessional of them to ask him about any of his recent comments. That if the journalists have any questions or a clip goes viral and gets millions of views, that they're supposed to ignore it, because if not, then Ian's gonna deem them unprofessional. You know how fucking stupid that is? How like full of yourself that is? This dude thinks he's tight. He's got his chick over there gassing him up. He's just regurgitating stuff back to her that she told him to think. And now he's going, yes, baby, yes. You know, and she's just like, oh, good, good. My ex-husband's in the other room. I'm going to go talk to him real quick. You just stay over here. Like, what is going on, guys? He's cooked. Here's the problem. We got a big problem. He might win this fight. He might win this fight, and then we're going to hear a bunch more of this bullshit from him, and he's going to think he's tight. He's going to be like, oh, see, because I'm vegan, and I was able to win the fight. And it's like, dude, if he wins, he's going to win the fight despite being vegan, right? I was vegan. I tried it. I watched the documentaries. I see UFC fighters on there going, oh, I don't eat meat. I tried it. Dude, I bruised so bad. I never bruise. I can I don't want to kick the desk that this thing's on, but like I can kick metal poles. You know what I'm saying? I have conditioned shins. I train every day, sometimes 3 practices a day. And I started bruising like crazy when I was vegan. Dude, he's cooked, bro. He's cooked. The guy's so cooked. He's so cooked. I've tried all the shit out there, right? With the veganism, I was vegetarian. You could get by on vegetarian. You could do that. You could do that if you wanted to. Like if you had to. You could still drink milk, raw milk. You know what I'm saying? Get strong, raw kefir. Eat goat cheese. You know what I'm saying? There's ways around it, right? But as any diet that I've tested, for me, I do the best with grass-fed beef and honey. You know what I mean? If I'm eating grass-fed beef with honey, like I really believe, like if you wanted to just get optimum performance, you would eat grass-fed beef, like unprocessed, unfiltered, just honey, just raw organic honey, not the middle of the mall ass fake honey, synthetic corn syrup bullshit that you can get at some of these grocery stores, whatever you call them, at some of these stores that claim to be grocery stores. And maybe like pineapple. You know what I mean? Just some fruit, beef, raw kefir, honey on it. You know, like, that's what I feel like I perform the best on, personally. But he's out here promoting veganism as if it's going to improve his performance. And dude, like, it'll improve some of your quote unquote biological markers, like probably on average. If someone were to go vegan, they'd probably lose weight, and then they would probably have a better BMI or whatever that means. But like, is that actual health, or is that just some number on a piece of paper, right? So the dude, Brian Johnson, he spends $1 million a year or more on tracking all his blood work, on doing all these bizarre tests on his body. He's trying to reverse aging. He's trying to live forever. And he got his biological age, he's like 40, he got it down in his, it's like 18 or something on some tests. And now his like systems are failing because he wasn't eating meat. And he's like regretting it. So like he got all these numbers on paper that look good, and now his body's like failing. And he's like, after years of research, his conclusion is like, maybe he should have ate meat. So Brian Johnson's spending $1 million a year to figure out that he should probably eat meat. maybe Ian Garry could learn something from that guy. Let me check the chat real quick. We're going to get into it. Ian, don't worry, guys. Ian said a lot of stupid shit recently. We're going to get into it, okay? Ian's son calls him by his first name. Bro, yeah. Yeah. It's does he I thought you were joking, but now that I think about it, he probably does call him Ian, right? You're probably telling the truth. John Dong. Okay. It's ironic because he's the one who causes drama and annoys other fighters, but he doesn't want a guy to ask the question because it's drama. Yeah. Dude, so I performed at Fight Circus with Oscar Willis. I fought in a beer boxing match against him and Bane Davis in the main event. Mark, the Shark, Irwin, and I were wearing a two-man shirt together, pause, and we were doing Siamese beer boxing. I know. It's a lot, right? But that's Fight Circus, okay? And so Oscar was talking to Ian, as he's supposed to do at the press conference. Oh, well, he started talking to Islam. And he was like, hey, so he said something to the effect of like, does this guy annoy you? And then Ian... with not observing, not understanding the irony of what he's about to do. In a question about being annoying, Ian Garry interrupts and then starts being annoying to the reporter who's asking Islam a question and wasn't even talking to Ian. And then Ian starts doing what he does, which is dangling his friendship, like he's going to revoke his friendship. Now, mate, you and I have been friends. Don't make me take back all friendship. Like, come on, bro. Oscar Willis is doing you a favor, sparking up some conversation, getting a quote from Islam about you, and now there's bad blood and the fight does better. The fight sells more tickets. You interrupt him on this, like, we're going to be professionals here, and we're going to... Bro, the fight is, Islam doesn't like you, dog. He's against everything you stand for. You are against everything he stands for. You guys actually don't have anything in common and dislike each other's lifestyles. Let's talk about it. Oh, we can't talk about that because Ian said, oh, he's going to stop being friends with Oscar. Oscar Willis don't give a fuck, bro. Oscar Willis don't give a fuck. So anyway, Ian's being Ian at the press conference. He starts off telling the press not to ask him any questions about anything interesting. And then he says to Oscar Willis to not ask Islam any questions about, like, bro, dog, you're not the fucking boss here, bro. The people are the boss. The people want to hear Islam's take on how annoying you are. Oscar Willis is speaking on behalf of the people, everyone that doesn't like Ian, and now Ian's gonna interrupt, bro. It's ridiculous. Guys, this guy, like, I just hope he, like, I don't know. I try and stay positive, guys. I try and stay positive, but this dude is, like, so baffling to me as a human being that like, why would he choose to believe that? I get it. He's getting pinged with positivity every time he says it to his chick, and she's like, oh, good boy. You said what I told you to think, you know? And probably he learned it in school because over there, all those countries are cooked now. They're teaching bullshit in the schools. You know. And so I understand it on that level, but, like, you would think that he would be able to form his own opinions, see past all that bullshit, because he is a fighter, right? He's got his ego checked plenty of times. In the gym, you're not just going to walk in there, think you're tight, and then, like, beat everybody up and then just, like, bounce like, oh, yeah, man, I've been slapping people up since the day I was born. No, it doesn't work like that. So he's had his ego smashed down time and time again. Yet in this area, the dude thinks he's so much fucking better than everybody. It's really, really annoying. And he might beat Islam. That's the problem. John Dong says, never liked Garry. He slandered Magny as a child abuser, wore Neil's mugshot as a shirt, bragged about injuring Shavkat. Fighters in general talk about how they don't like Ian. Yeah, dude, he's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the whole roster. He's the most unlikable guy on the He's not likable. He's least likable. He won least likable. Like, remember in high school, oh, most popular, most likely to succeed. He won least likable. Most likely to be disliked. Dude, yeah. So the reason why I'm bringing all this up, and we can get more into it because he said other stupid shit. That, trust me, that isn't. We've been on here what, like 15 minutes or something. That's not even scratching the surface of the stupid shit that he said. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because this is the thing that people don't understand. He's removing the reason why people will tune in to the fight. Whether he likes being the bad guy or not, he's dislikable. The reason people are tuning in is because they want to see him get beat up. And by telling the press to not ask him about any of his bizarre lifestyle or the fact that his wife's ex-husband lives with them, or I guess his son calls him Ian, or any of the weird shit that he took his wife's fucking last name, all that. Don't talk about any of that. You're taking away the only reason anybody cares about you at all, bro. Nobody cares. You don't have like this amazing fighting style that's super exciting for the fans. Nobody's like tuning in like, oh shit, Ian Garry, man, we're going to see some crazy shit. Nah, bro. You're technical, you're tactical, you're really good at MMA. And if that's it, bro, nobody's tuning in for you, bro. So he doesn't even get what he's doing. The people want to watch something that they care about, and he's removing the thing that people care about. He's so bad. He's so fucking bad. Anyway, let me take a sip of this caffeinated beverage. Also, I'm doing a video. I might be able to crank it out tomorrow about the whole Bobby Green versus the boxers. That whole situation. There's a lot of shit popping off that nobody's discussing. I don't hear anybody discussing. So I'm dropping a unique take on that tomorrow. Chris H2C, caffeine maxing all 2026, bro. Caffeine maxing. To the extreme. What am I on right now? Let me count. Let me start from the beginning of the day. So I popped off 3 Zevias just off the jump, 360 calories right off the jump. And then my girlfriend, who's fucking incredible, man. And not on some Ian Garry bullshit, but like a genuine, like I'm in my divine masculine, if I do say so myself. She's in her divine feminine, and the polarity creates chemistry, and we're fucking very drawn to each other. She's a fucking amazing, right? She popped over to Sprouts real quick. Pulled up with the yerba mate for me, unannounced. That's another 150 milligrams right there. So we're at 460. We're at 510 right off the jump. Right off the jump. I'm talking like by lunchtime. Then I had a Fit Aid with 200 milligrams of caffeine in it. Popped that off. So then, what was that? We were at 510. So now we're at 710. I had a Zevia again. Okay, that's another 120. So what were we at? 710. That's 830. This has 34 milligrams. So I'm at 864 when I finish this. 864 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that's what I do. That's how I get down. Okay? I've cracked 1,000 milligrams plenty of times. So anyways, Rodeo Ruffin has entered the motherfucking chat. Yeah, man. Hey, guys, hit my boy Chris up. He's got that DMSO. If you guys train, this shit will like... You ever watch those movies? It's like about space or the future. And they put you into the fucking machine and it goes over you like this and then like you're healed. He's got that in a fucking can and he sells it online. It's fucking incredible. Hit my boy up. Chris Ruffin. He's got it. So if you need it, he's got it. Holler at him. Yeah, and also, he's out there sparring Strickland. My guy's out there sparring Strickland. So I've sparred Strickland. It's not fun to do. So guys, when I'm telling you you're on the right channel, that's who you got in the chat. You know what I'm saying? No telling who might pop in. No telling who might pop in the chat. We got John Dong. Are you high on I want to see him versus dude? That okay, so I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know who either of those guys are. I gotta look them up now. I gotta look them up. So here's the issue. I'm so fucking busy day to day. So fucking busy. That's why I haven't been popping off on the lives recently. Like, just as an example, this week, my girlfriend and I flew to New Orleans. Popped over to Baton Rouge. I moved an entire apartment full of furniture. You know what I'm saying? I'm like carrying a couch on my fucking head by myself. Carrying a fucking oak desk by myself. You know, I'm one of those guys, right? Anyway, then she and I, because we like to do crazy shit, we were like, you know what we should do? We should fucking road trip. We road trip from essentially New Orleans to Baton Rouge all through fucking Texas through New Mexico through Arizona to Las Vegas. Took a little power nap last night, woke up, went to pro practice this morning. Have no idea where any of my training gear went. I must have left it at the gym a week ago before I popped out to Louisiana and then hit a road trip back. Scoured the gym, didn't find it. Came back to the crib, did everything I had to do. Like, I have a fucking full checklist of shit to do every day. Popped that off, cranked that out, built her a desk. Like, I'm just over here doing shit, right? Then pop back to Extreme Couture, 30-minute drive there back, whatever, doesn't matter. 22 minutes if there's no traffic. Hit amateur practice, hit all the rounds, bounced back here, ate, and popped on the live. You know what I'm saying? All while consuming 800 milligrams of caffeine. I made time for the caffeine because to me it's important. That's what I was doing. I mean, it's not just caffeine. It's L-theanine. It's the fucking lion's mane mushrooms. And I'm out of lion's mane mushrooms, guys. It's fucking cooked. I haven't even had time to go get lion's mane mushrooms. And I don't like ordering it on Amazon. I like to go grab it and, you know what I mean? Like, look at the fucking packaging. And I like to be a little bit more, when I can, supporting not local business, but like physical businesses, if that makes any sense. Preferably local, but at minimum, like in reality, I like to go out. I like to talk to the cashier. So I'll skip self-checkout, oftentimes just to talk to the fucking cashier. What's up, bro? How's your day going? How are you doing? Asking the cashier questions. You know what I mean? My guy R. Pondon says more nootropics. Caffeine plus nootropics. Good combo. Dude, I fucking love it. And I've been meditating, guys. I've been adding meditating in. Okay, so also, shout out to Rockin' Jay's Barbecue in Brady, Texas. If you guys, now there's no reason you'd ever be in Brady, Texas unless you're doing a road trip. This is the best fucking... So, my Uncle Bob, R.I.P., made the best brisket I've ever had in my life. Unfortunately, he's gone. So, I've been scouring the world for something that can bring me close to the brisket that he created. I had never had brisket. And I said, dude, this is my fucking favorite food all of a sudden. Well, like, what happened? Uncle Bob, and Uncle Bob's like, hey, you know what we do? We take our time. And I'm like, shh, dude, whatever you're doing it right. And there was a point where, as families do, one can have some family back and forth, you know what I mean? And like, whatever. But one thing, no matter what, I would look forward to is going to family gatherings when Bob was cooking brisket. Uncle Bob. Shout out to Uncle Bob, R.I.P. And so my entire life I've spent on a quest Because once you've had the best brisket ever, everything else pales in comparison. And then I hit Brady, Texas. This is the best barbecue I've ever had in my life that wasn't home cooked by a family member. That's how good the barbecue was. The barbecue at Rockin' Jay's in Brady, Texas. First of all, my girlfriend is very particular about what she eats. And she fucking loved it. Like, we went to Terry Black's in Austin. Now, keep in mind, I thought it was just Southern hospitality. But the girl that was checking us out for our food, like the cashier, was flirting with me. Now, I'm not saying that. I didn't think she was. My girlfriend thought she was. And my girlfriend explained to me, and this is some game for you guys. I'm giving you free game, guys. Like this, just if you just can hold on to this one gem, it'll save you fucking years of heartache. If you are at Terry Black's barbecue or anywhere else in the world, and the cashier starts flirting with you. Now, you may not be like, she's being nice. What are you talking about? Flirting? No. If she's being nice to you, extra nice, friendly, whatever, it might not just be Southern hospitality. Here's how you know the difference. Was she only talking and addressing you? Was she only being nice to you? Or was she talking to your girlfriend, wife, baby mom, whatever? Okay. Now, this woman, girl, whatever, I don't know, 20 years old, didn't address my girlfriend. Now, my girlfriend's hard to miss. She's a dime, right? Like, she's stopping fucking traffic when we go out. Like, people are listen, she's Chinese. I've had people go like bow to her and tell her like crazy shit. Like, oh my God, you look like a real life porcelain doll. Wild shit. So it's not like she's just some chick that you wouldn't, like, she's got an aura, okay? But the cashier at Terry Black's didn't address her, only spoke to me. I thought it was just Southern hospitality. My girlfriend was like, no, she's flirting with you, because if she wasn't flirting with you, she would have talked to me too. I said, fuck, dude. That's game. That's a piece of information that, if you choose to accept it, can help you throughout the rest of your life, guys. It's helping me. So now, everywhere I go, I just bring up, like, if I'm with my girlfriend and I'm not with my girl, I'm just bringing her up all the time. It's a fun hobby. It's like an inside joke for me and myself that I do all the time. But anyway, so we had Terry Black's barbecue in Austin, and that's rated like high level. Like, if you ask ChatGPT or Grok or whatever your AI of choice is, I prefer Grok personally. You know what I mean? I like free speech, whatever. Well, like, we're not going to get into that. The AI will tell you. Conflicting AIs who don't see eye to eye on anything will agree Terry Black's has good barbecue. Now, my girlfriend was underwhelmed. I thought it was good. Rockin' Jay's barbecue in Brady, Texas. I want to go back to Brady, Texas. I'm thinking of reasons why I would be in Brady, Texas. Like, now I'm left with the proposition of having to road trip back. They don't have an airport. There's no way they can. It's too small. It's in the middle of nowhere. I want a fucking road trip back just to have the fucking brisket. That's how good Rockin' Jay's barbecue in Brady, Texas was, guys. So get out the fucking house, man. Travel around. Try some shit. See some new things. Go to Texas. Have the barbecue. Have the fucking barbecue, guys. Speaking of people that eat barbecue, Islam Makhachev told Ian Garry to shut up, bro. Ian Garry, they were asking Islam a question about Khabib's father and would be proud of Islam's legacy. Ian interrupts and is saying that Khabib's father would be proud. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Not only are you stupid and wrong and you got no business, you don't know what the fuck his best friend's father and his coach would say or feel. You didn't know the dude. Don't speak. Not to mention, the guy's passed away, bro. This is a moment for Islam to talk about his mentor who's passed away, who treated him like a son. And Ian Garry thinks it's time. Everybody wants to fucking hear Ian Garry talk. He's cooked. The guy's cooked, guys. And so, yeah, we went to Roswell, New Mexico. Man, that's the second time I've been to Roswell. Everything's alien themed. So if you like UFOs and shit like that. Oh, also, what was it called? Was it called Andy's? In Baton Rouge, Louisiana, there's a place called Andy's. It's got a giant fucking ice cream cone on it. They got the best custard I've had. I don't know where, and I'm not a fucking big custard guy. But their custard was so good that our theme for the road trip was stopping places and getting custard. Like, as we're leaving a city, oh, let's see what kind of custard they got. Like, or a state, right? We'd have one custard a state. Andy set the bar so high, every other custard fell in comparison. It just paled. It wasn't up to par. So anyways, that's what the fuck I've been doing. I'm taking my ass to go spar UFC. Knockout of the night winner, Johnny Parsons, tomorrow. He probably actually won't want to spar. He'll want to grapple. So I'm going to go grapple him. And, no telling who might show up to that practice. So I know that they said they were working out with Frank Mir today. I was at Extreme Couture today instead, but Johnny's been coaching at a UFC gym in town. So I'm going to go see what's up with him. I owe him a submission. I haven't submitted the guy in a while. I got to go choke my boy out. We used to be roommates. We used to do fucking karate in the kitchen. And so a lot of the coolest shit that I do to people when I spar, and I'm talking like pro team, like 5-0 in the UFC guys type shit, top 10 in the world guys. The shit that I hit on them oftentimes comes from something Johnny told me in a sentence in the kitchen at a place that we lived at that we called the Garden. Because it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Let me, we got somebody trolling. Ian Garry is a king. King of what, bro? King of what, my guy? Also, dude, he says he can't even be a king. He says women should rule. He would be what, to the queen, I guess he would be first husband, instead of the first lady, the first husband to the queen, first husband to the queen, first husband, oh, king, hey, my guy, all right, you had me worried for a second, bro, you had me worried. I was like, dog, we got somebody trolling us. Also, if the cashier tells you, y'all look so cute, usually she's trying to insert, yeah, man, dude, There's a whole unspoken language going on that as men, we're just popping in. We're just trying to get some fucking barbecue. We want some beef ribs. We want some brisket and some mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? You guys got any fucking seasoned potatoes up in this bitch? You know what I mean? And then these women are like having undercover conversations without our knowledge. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. It's called a king consort. Okay. Gary might actually be, okay. So I have a very gay cousin. Okay. Extremely gay. Very gay. I'm talking like visibly gay. Like, I'm talking like vocally gay, right? Like whatever stereotype of a gay dude, I got a cousin. He's switching and snapping and doing all that, right? Very gay. Conservative, but gay, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty dope, right? He's pretty dope. But so I say this with like a like no ill will, you know what I'm saying, towards the gay community. I think it's personally gross, right? But like for me, right? Like I'm not, but like if that's what some people like vanilla, some people like strawberry, right? If that's your thing, 21, do your thing. You know what I mean, right? Like, and I had a very wise friend. Well, he was wise in certain areas, unwise in others, unfortunately. But in this area, he was wise, and he said, "Bro," he was like, "Dude, I like gay guys, bro." I was like, "What?" Whoa! I can't get you. Like, can't let you get close to me, dog. I can't let you get close. I hit him with the chael sonnen. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, no. I don't mean like that. I mean more girls for us. And I was like, oh shit. Well, you're making a great point, right? So, anyways, but I have thought that Ian Garry, and this isn't making fun of him. I mean, genuinely, like from a, let's call it like, I don't know how to say it. Like, no ill will towards the gay community. I thought Ian Garry might actually be gay, and maybe that's the relationship he's got at the house. Is that he's a very, very gay dude whose wife has a husband who's also gay, and then they're doing all kinds of weird shit. And Ian Garry just happens to be a really good fighter. And those things, so this is the other thing I want to bring up. This is the reason why I'm talking about this whole fucking subject. Is because people have lost the plot. They think personality, they think Jake Paul being a YouTuber, they think Bobby King Green being an MMA fighter. They think they're putting people in lanes. And because Ian Garry is zesty and toxic femininity, or whatever you want to call it, femininity, if he's all that he can't fight or something. The dude can fucking fight. He might beat Islam. Then we got to hear more of his bullshit. So, because we don't want to hear his bullshit, Islam wins, all is right in the world. The UFC goes, oh, bro, nobody likes you. You're not really super. You're not what we were looking for. We were looking for Conor 2.0. You're in a different lane, my guy. They start giving him bad matchups. Next thing you know, what's his name? Michael Morales or whatever fuck KOs him. Now he's down 2 with a KO loss. Anyways, and we move on. We move on in the world. Not that I'm here to like wish for people to lose, because I think that's kind of whack too, but like, I hope Islam hits him in the head, and then like it sparks something in him where he's like, yo, I'm gonna make decisions now. If I want to go eat a grass-fed steak, I'm gonna do that. I don't care what my wife says. And maybe it sparks something inside him. And he starts acting through his own intentions in the world. That's what I hope for Ian Garry. I hope that, you know what I'm saying? I hope good things for the guy. What if this is just a publicity stunt? Like, take a stance and turn on level 11. Dude. Dude, if that's the case, it's like, at what cost, Chris? Will it work? Yes, but at what cost? Is it working? Yes, but what did he fucking, what's the meme? But was it worth it or whatever? Have you ever seen Ian in person? No, I'm not. And I don't care to. He was really chill in person. Oh, okay. Chris, you've seen him. Okay. All right. Hey, to each their own. Yeah, Chris is over there at the UFC PI all the time. They do a lot of additional practices. So a lot of the guys on the team at Extreme Couture will go over to XC and they'll get different looks because other guys go in there. So Chris is on the pro team at XC. Spars Strickland. Goes over to the PI. So yeah, I'm guessing that's where you saw Ian Garry at. But I've never seen him personally. Or maybe I was at the gym and he was there and I go my way, that guy goes his way. Who I did see that was kind of wild was Patty Pimlet. And I thought he was a 200-something pound surfer dude. I was like, why is this surfer fucking influencer coming to pro practice? Like hanging out. Because sometimes these people, celebrities will pull up to Extreme Couture and they like want to watch and then they want to like vibe out with MMA fighters and stuff. So they'll come to pro practice and then they'll like talk about whatever thing that they can kind of try and relate to MMA. Which, hey, we appreciate them pulling up, all that. But I was like, this is surfer dudes coming here to try and talk to fighters. You know, like you get off the mat in a very intense round. The last thing you kind of want to do is like, hear some dude's anecdote about how he's a one-stripe white belt or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe later link up with people. But anyway, I was like, why the fuck is this big-ass surfer dude here? It was Patty Pimlet. The dude was 200-something pounds, guys. He was big enough to where, like, he's with Sean Strickland. And I'm like, oh, this is a big-ass surfer dude. He's like Sean's size. I'm like, he's like this fucking surfer dude. Because he got the long hair. I just assumed he was a surfer. He was so big, I couldn't associate him with being a 55er. And therefore, I didn't even think that he was Patty Pimlett. That's how big he was at the gym. But yeah, where else had good food? Man, so my girlfriend and I were popping up. We went to Sedona. Sedona's fucking epic. So if you guys are into nature, if you guys are spiritual at all, if you want to get around vortexes, if you want to get around a bunch of like weird fucking hippies, you know what I'm saying, and really vibe the fuck out, Sedona's awesome. Awesome for that. And their Whole Foods has a different variety than the Whole Foods in Vegas. So that was refreshing because in Vegas, it's like the same hot bar, same hot bar, same hot bar, same pizza every day, right? And in Sedona, they're getting a little weird with it. They're mixing it up. And Whole Foods used to do that all the time. But because Amazon took over, it seems that they're very, very cookie cutter now. This is what I'm saying, guys. How do I get the fucking channel so popular that I can rant about Whole Foods? Because I have this fucking problem where I love Whole Foods, but I pull up there with my fucking girlfriend at like 8:01 p.m. to get hot bar because we don't feel like cooking because we're busy as fuck, ultra high achievers. She's a fucking genius. She got a 4.0 at Berkeley. I'm over here with a 200-something day streak on Duolingo, learning 2 languages at once. I'm fucking training with the pro team. I've won a pro title. I'm the black belt. I'm fucking, like all this shit. We got shit to do. And they're already fucking, the store closes at 10. They've already cleaned the fucking hot bar up at 8:01. It's like, bro, this is Las Vegas. People have different schedules here. We want to pull up. And we want to get the fucking orange chicken and the fucking spicy Thai noodles. What's up? Where did it go? It's gone. So, like, anyways, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're saying the hours of operation are till 10 p.m., but if you show up, the food's gone at 8? What the fuck are we doing, Whole Foods? Get it together. Get it the fuck together, man. Anyways. And don't get me started on Sprouts. Sprouts is selling fucking lab-grown meat now, guys. What the fuck is going on? They call themselves like Sprouts Farmers Market, Sprouts Natural Market. Like, dude, you're selling lab-grown meat, bro. That's not natural. New Orleans food is peak. The more dangerous the neighborhood, the better. Dude, yeah, so I didn't even get a po' boy while I was out there, bro. I'm over here like, okay. I went down a rabbit hole. I stopped eating shrimp. I might bring shrimp back. I fucking love shrimp. It's a problem. Is there any biblical scholar in the chat that can tell me if it's Christian to eat shrimp or to not eat shrimp? Which way do we go? Do we eat shellfish or not? I'm not a freaking biblical expert. I don't like to cuss when I say Bible stuff, right? So like, I'm like hearing that I'm not supposed to eat shellfish. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, I won't eat shellfish. I'm not eating shrimp then. So anyways, they don't have to-go containers with the food in it after hours. That's nuts, dude. They don't leave to go, bro. So they got like stuff you can buy on the side, but like if you want it hot and like fresh, you know what I'm like. What about us, bro? Like I don't work at 9 to 5, bro. I pull up at fucking 9 p.m. I want some food, dog. You know what I mean? My girlfriend and I might pull up, get a bunch of food, eat, buy snacks, and then go sneak them into a late movie in Vegas. Because sometimes the movies play all like 1 a.m. movie time. And we don't want to eat GMOs, so we're not buying the shit at the movie theater. Even though the Whole Food stuff is more expensive, we buy that and sneak it in like we're 007. I'm vegetarian and I like shrimp too. Yeah, bro, it's a problem. Yo, you like the Old Bay seasoning. Bro, all right, so also, where else had good food? Sedona, their Whole Foods was on point. We ate in New Mexico. New Mexico was uneventful. I felt like New Mexico, hot take, New Mexico's vibier than Texas. So anyway, yeah, Ian Garry also said that that women should rule the world. He also said he was hit on the hand with a spoon. He still remembers being hit on the hand with a wooden spoon. To people that really got abused, you know how disrespectful that is to say that? Like that's something, bro. And we're all supposed to go, well, everyone's trauma is dead. Dog, there's levels. There's levels. We got Sean Strickland on a podcast saying his dad was so abusive that his dad's like, at least I didn't, right? Like, thanks, Dad, right? Like that was his dad's like, hey, I didn't fucking. And then you got Ian Garry comparing his fucking story. He got hit on the hand with a spoon. Bro, dog, maybe you're right, Chris. Maybe the dude's just fucking trolling us all. It's working, right? It's working. Go to a real farmer's market, Dave. They're every weekend. Bro got disciplined. I know, right? Dude, where's the farmer's market at, bro? Where's it at, dog? I know you out there in Henderson, fucking in the suburbs and shit. I will go to the farmer's market when I pop out to San Diego, though. I used to live in Ocean Beach, and every Wednesday, farmer's market, they shut the whole street down. Newport. They shut Newport down. And I lived next to Newport on Niagara. And so the back of our building was facing Newport. And bro, we would go down there and they had whatever the fuck you need. I'm talking about dudes in vans selling tie-dye that they tie-dyed. Like they bought the shirt and the dye, and you could get the tie-dye off the actual hippie that tie-dyed it. So I felt like San Diego's farmers market was the best one I've ever been to, but I'm open to Vegas too. Also, man, there was hippies at the beach doing handstands. There was hippies handing out flowers for free, like little, hey man, take a flower. So anyways, maybe that's how I'm on this good vibes only thing. Maybe the beach affected me in that way, or maybe that's why I ended up at the beach for 6-7 years. Southern Highlands, 2nd and 4th Saturday, and then other Saturdays, the Commons, downtown Summerlin. Oh shit, I'll pull up to downtown Summerlin. Because you know what I'm saying? I'm over here in Summerlin. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, so after the farmer's market in Ocean Beach, San Diego, then the drum circle starts. And they start eating fire, and they're spinning fire, and they're doing fucking man-on-man yoga. You know what I'm saying? Triple decker. Dude standing on a dude's shoulder, standing on another dude's shoulders. In the park, just in the grass for free by the beach. It's not even a park. It's just a grass area by the beach. And I'm talking, they've got slack rope walkers. They've got hula hooping going on. They got free hula hoops. You can pull up. There's a cardboard sign that says, like, free hula hoops to use. And you can just hula hoop. That's the level of farmer's market I'm talking. Right? So I'm all about the farmer's market. Now I'm pulling up expecting Sprouts to be consistent with that. I don't see one person handing out a flower. They got lab-grown meat. You know what I'm saying, dog? What are we doing here, man? What are we freaking doing? So anyways, I love you guys. I just got back from a long-ass road trip with my girlfriend. Popped on the live just to kind of be like, what's up? I'm dropping a Adrian Broner versus Bobby Green versus Bang versus Dean the Great video within the next day or two. We're getting the whole fucking real camera going. We're getting the mic going. So those streams are about to be popping off. Make sure you have notifications on, because sometimes I might bounce out on a fucking road trip and then pop back on. And you're like, dude, where you been? And it's like, I'm here now. But if you got the notifications on, you bang the bell, you set it to all notifications, then you'll know. And we're going to grow this thing to the moon. Real ones. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel. I will see you in the next live. Love you. Peace.